Hey guys, if you are new to our Nichols YouTube page or Nichols Recreation Facebook page or social media, my name is Ashley. I am the Tillous Tabata and small group instructor at the Nichols Rec Center. We are going to be doing a Tabata workout today. If you have not done a Tabata workout before and you don't really know anything about it, basically we're going to do a exercise for 20 seconds, max effort, and then you're going to rest for 10 seconds. Today's workout is structured. You have a leg circuit, an arm circuit, and a core circuit. I'll go through every movement, do a little practice run with you for each thing so you're familiar with the exercise and you're kind of comfortable there. First thing we're going to do is some high knees, starting in 2, 1. If you can't do quick high knees, you could start off with some marches. Just get your arms involved. If you want to pick up the intensity, drive those knees up. Move your arms. And we're working for 20 seconds here. This is just part of the warm-up, just to get your heart rate going.
Rest.
Good. Rest it out. So next thing we're going to do, I'm going to turn on the side so you can see, it's called butt kicks. So you're going to try to lift your heel up. If you want to march it out, you can.
Exercise.
So you can stay here. Kind of go as fast as you can, or you can pick it up. Go a little quicker. Okay, stay tall. Good core. Tall posture. Keep your shoulders back. And again, we're working for 20 seconds.
Rest.
Rest it out. Next thing we do some some shoulder circles or arm circles. We're gonna go 10 seconds forward.
Exercise.
And then once we get to the 10-second mark, and I'll let y'all know when that is, we're gonna go back. Got about 3 more seconds. Moving forward. And switch it out. What'd you see, bud? Good.
Rest.
So next, we're going to get into an athletic stance. So feet shoulder width apart, a little bit wider. Get your knees bent. And you're just going to twist side to side, okay?
Exercise.
Here we go. So twisting side to side. Getting your trunk warm. Make sure you breathe in.
Rest.
Awesome. Next thing, we're going to go into some body weight squats. So you want to drop it low, okay? Keep a good core, keep your hips back.
Exercise.
Don't let your knees go forward over your toes. So just from the side here, okay? Just a warm up, we're not going for speed here. Just getting our legs warm. Almost there.
Rest.
Very good. Next exercise, we're going into some jumping jacks. Alright, so as my arms go out, my legs go out, bring it back together. Okay?
Exercise.
Almost there. Got 10 seconds left. Keep moving in 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Great job, y'all. Alright guys, so again, we're doing a Tabata workout today. So we're going to have 4 different movements for each circuit. We're going to start with the leg circuit. We're going to rest, and then after we finish that and we rest a little bit, we're going to go into an arm circuit, and then finally a core circuit. We only have 4 movements to focus on. I'm going to go through each one individually. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to go through a practice round of each circuit so y'all understand how it goes, okay? So first thing we're going to do is called a squat pulse. Alright, so you want to try to get low and stay low the whole time. So for 20 seconds, you are going to sit here and pulse in that squat position, okay? So if you need to see that from the side here, I'm just pulsing nice and low into my squat. If you have weights and you want to use weights, grab a dumbbell, do something, grab something heavy, you can do that. If you need to just do body weight, okay? Another thing, love mini bands. Mini bands are really fun to use for your leg workouts. If you have one, this is something good to do for your squat pulses and your next exercise as well, okay? So if you have it, great. If not, it's okay. So that's your first movement. Second movement that we're going to do is I call them duck walks. I'm not sure what everybody else calls them, that's what I call them. So same thing, stay low. I'm going to walk forward about 3 or 4 times, and I'm going to walk it back. Again, I'm staying low the whole time. Alright, if I have a mini band, really, really tough, you can put that on and you can use that. If you need to see it from a side angle, again, I'm here, get in that good squat position, walk it forward, walk it back. Each movement, you can actually go through 4 rounds, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and then you move on to the next, okay? I'm sorry, 8 rounds. 8 rounds, and then move on to the next, okay? So that's your first 2 exercises. The next one, you are going to go into a curtsy or a skater lunge into a right leg side lift, okay? So what does that look like? I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to go into a curtsy lunge, okay? Then I come back to stand, and I'm going to lift that right leg to the side. So again, curtsy, stand, lift. Curtsy, stand, lift. This is something that requires a little balance. Obviously, you're balancing on that one leg to lift, so if you need something to hold on to, grab something to do that with. Just to look from the side, okay, or side angle, curtsy lunge, stand, lift it, okay? You're going to do that on the right side for 20 seconds, go through your 8 rounds, then you're going to switch sides. So the same thing, I'm going to take my left leg, curtsy lunge, stand, lift, okay? Curtsy, stand, lift. Take your time, make sure your core is engaged, keep yourself balanced. Again, if you struggle with balance, you can even, I have this, just this old broomstick that I keep around to use for my warm-ups, but you can hold that. Make sure yours is not broken. So here, lift, here, and lift. If you need something to hold on to, okay? Just whatever you have handy. So that's your leg circuit. So for your next workout, you may want to get some kind of equipment to use. We're going to do an arm circuit. If you don't have weights, that's fine. I know a lot of people are painting their houses right now because they have a little bit more free time to do so. So I just grabbed a gallon of paint that I'm going to use to show you the movements. If you do have weights, grab them, dumbbells or barbells, whatever you have, okay? And you're going to use that especially for the first 2 movements. We're going to do some tricep and some bicep work, okay? So your first movement is going to be overhead extensions or overhead tricep extensions. So I'm going to show you all that with my can of paint here. So you're going to lift your weight overhead, okay? You're going to bend your elbows, and then you're going to bring it up all the way, okay? So extend those arms, extend that paint, or that weight overhead, okay? So looking forward, elbows bent, and then straighten out, okay? If you have some dumbbells, you can use 1 or you can use 2. Bring those dumbbells back, straighten the arms out all the way, okay? Whatever you have is good enough. The second movement we're going to do is going to be a bicep curl to a shoulder press. So I'm going to take my paint here. I'm going to curl it up. I'm going to lift it up overhead, all right? So here, curl, press it up. I'll back up a little bit so y'all can see. All right? So you're working biceps and shoulders with this movement. Now, your next exercise is going to be a plank position, so you're going to be involving your core a little bit, working your shoulders and stability. We're going to get into that plank position. You don't actually need to wait for this one, so you can put your paint or dumbbells, whatever you have, to the side. Now, if you can get into a tall plank here, hands and feet, keeping yourself balanced, you're going to lift your right arm up, out, in. Up, out, in. Okay? And you're going to do this for 20 seconds. Alright, so that left arm, you're going to be working it to hold yourself up. You could put your feet out a little bit wider to have a big base to keep yourself stable. If you have to modify that, drop those knees to the ground, keep your hips down. Still balancing on the left arm, but I'm just doing the same movement. In, out, in. Okay? So, for that one, if you want to alternate arms, you can. I'm going to stick with the same arm, work it for my 4 rounds, and then I'm going to switch over to the left side, okay? And those are your 4 arm movements for your second circuit. So we're going to get started with that now, all right? So our last circuit for today is going to be a core circuit. Tabata style, like we've been. The first two movements are going to be in a standing position, and the last two movements are going to be on your mat or your floor, whatever you are using today, okay? So, first movement, standing trunk rotations. I'm going to get a little reach with it, so I want to get into an athletic stance, so my feet are a little bit wider than my hips. My knees are going to be bent, and all I'm going to do for the 20 seconds is I'm going to twist and reach over to the side, okay? If I want to move that foot a little bit just to get a little extra twist, I can. If you have some dumbbells or a weight you want to use, you can kind of do it with a little punch here. Okay, so we're just twisting side to side. Alright, that's your first movement. Second movement, standing crossbody crunches. So I'm going to take my arms and I'm going to twist around to the side of your opposite knee, up and around. So I want to try your best to get your elbow down to your knee if you can. Okay, just get a good twisting rotation. Use those obliques, alright? Like I said, the last two movements are going to be on your mat. So the first one, I call it suitcase crunches. My kids at school call it crunchy frogs. I've seen it called other things, but I'm going to call it suitcase crunches for this workout. So what you're going to do, you're going to lay all the way back if you can. Arms out, legs out. I'm going to bring my body up, and I'm going to bring my hands around my legs. I'm going to go all the way back down. So breathe out, come in, breathe in. If I need to modify that, and I gotta sit up a little bit, maybe bring my knees out, legs out, bring my knees in. You can kind of do that instead. And your last movement, I call them swimmers. So you're actually gonna be on your belly for this. Legs out, arms out in front like a Superman. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate arms and legs moving. Trying to keep your shoulder blades down and back. Push your hips into your mat. And just kind of keep those movements just small and quick. Okay? So, like we've done before, we're going to go through 4 rounds of each movement, Tabata style. And then that'll be it for today.
You know, just keep moving, guys. Don't stop. Keep moving. We'll be together soon, hopefully, but until then, just do what you can to stay active. Go for walks with your dog. I'm about to go for another walk with Bentley in a minute. You know, just keep yourself active. We'll be seeing you soon. Keep following the Nichols Recreation page for more workouts.